Hello, the one and only Xylophoney here with Pixelmon. We have been doing a lot of Pokemon stuff lately. Let's see, we got the new Pixelmon Legendary Adventures going on over on Pocket Pixel. We got the Pokemon Fight Club going on. Season's looking pretty good thus far. I'm kind of liking my team, even though it really resembles my Season 1 team, so that makes sense for me. And will this do anything? Nope. So, yeah, welcome back to this, where we are in prep for the tournament. Now, good news and bad news. Good news is, I got a team planned out, and I prepped it, I get tested against 5 people, won every battle. Bad news. I recorded it, and the sound was gone. So, that's why we're here right now. So, we are still in preparation. Good news, we got our Xatu trained up, and we got these guys all trained up. So that's a good thing. I also have a big announcement, but I think I'm going to leave the big announcement to the end of the video. But let's warp crates and open one. Oh yeah, also when I recorded the episode and I opened up some keys, I got Pokemon that were actually good. And I was so excited, and there was like genuine excitement just pouring off me in the video. But there was no sound. So, that was sad. It was going to be really good, guys. But that just means this one's going to be better. Okay. Second time's the charm. Even though first time was lucky. We're going to open up a mythic key. Mythic key. We are getting an Eevee, even though it's not showing up here. So, I don't think we're getting an Eevee. I want a second Kabuto. A second Kabuto. Okay. One moment here. This is a Jolly Kabuto. Jolly is probably the best nature I could ask for on a Kabuto. I have already trained my Kabutops, but Jolly is good. Let's see. Can we make the full thing? 24 attack and 29 speed. Low on health, low on defense. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a pretty good Kabuto. I am pretty excited about this. I'm not excited about training another one all over again, but that is great. Now I'm actually not going to be afraid to use Kabutops, because this will actually be as good as a Kabutops can be. Obviously not 100% as good as it can be, but nearly as good as a Kabutops can be. We are having some draw luck today. Whew! Alright, well, let's look into PC. Because I got this Feebas earlier, and it's not the best, not the worst. I may have forgot that it evolved into Melodic, so that embarrassing moment is fortunately not going to be in the video, but the Feebas is here, and we also pulled a Marill. Now, the Marill is decent-natured. It doesn't have huge power, and it can't really get fairy typing in Pixelmon, but it's going to be a decent Marill, if anything. I'm going to put the Kabuto right here, because that's really prepared to be trained. I'm also going to grab this egg that someone gave me. It could be anything, so we'll see. And now we're going to get to, here's just some Pokemon I've been considering training, but now we're going to get to the section of my PC that's a very interesting section. Now, you guys might be skeptical at first. I can assume so. But I've been working really hard on training Pokemon. And I've been training a lot of them in like the Warp training and all the EV training areas. And these guys are pretty well set up. So, let's take a look. I have all of these Pokemon. And in fact, Xatu's almost good now. I just need to set up the right moves on him. But I have these 3 Pokemon I have here. And I have all these guys. So that's in total 18 trained Pokemon. And actually, I think Drapion and Xatu are done now, too. They just need the right moves put on them. And the right items. So, 20 trained Pokemon. All level 100. All EV trained. And most of them with the right moves and items. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. It's some really good stuff. So, this is good. This is good. So, I'm happy on the outcomes of all those situations. So that is something great. Now, I do want to go over a tournament team, which I think I have the team right here, considering how successful I was previously. But we have 3 Pokemon we have to pick. Now, it's really kind of spoiling the fact that, my choices here, but let's just go through the mindset of it. First thing we're going to need is a strong, first thing we're going to need is versatility. With only 3 Pokemon, we're going to need Pokemon that can actually take on a variety of Pokemon types. We want super effectiveness. I could go for, like, say, the Metagross, but he's kind of limited. Gyarados is extremely limited, because he's just got, like, water and ice, and he can't even get flying in this. So we have Crocodile sitting right here. Now, Crocodile, he is a pretty strong one. He's got good speed, a speed nature, and good attack. He can one-shot quite a few things, and he has a really good moveset. Earthquake is going to be our best move. Earthquake can do a ton of damage to things, and it's same type attack bonus, so it'll do some work. Crunch is also nearly as good as Earthquake, and it'll cover some typing. Stone Edge was really good, especially because there's going to be, I'm sure, a lot of flying types, maybe some fire types. And Outrage is good because dragon types are really common, and especially between the flying and dragon, that covers a lot of the legendaries. So we have legendaries largely covered with the Crocodile. Because legendaries are going to be allowed in this competition. I do have a Raikou I traded for, but aside from that, I don't really have a lot of legendaries, so I'm not going to worry about it. Raikou can have some versatility, but not a ton. Like, I know he gets a Psychic move, he gets of course, electric moves, and I don't know what else he gets. I haven't specifically looked at it, but it's not a ton. So we're going to next look at our Chandelure. Chandelure is a really good and special attack. Look at that, 421. Let me just compare that to the decent, pretty good attack here. 330, this is 421. So yeah, let's pull out a Pokemon we thought was good. Let's look at my Gyarados, shall we? Let's look at my Gyarados' attack power and compare it to this thing. This attack power is 327, and this guy's attack power, which is special attack in this case, is 421. So, it's some pretty good damage, plus that special attack nature, and it has an amazing moveset. It has Energy Ball, so I can counter grass types, rock types, ground types, which rock and ground are probably the bigger weaknesses for this guy. Oh, I'm sorry, not grass types, water types. Water, rock, and ground are 3 of the biggest problems for Chandelure, so he can come back and counter with a really good move. We have Psychic, just because that's, some good coverage, some good countering. We have Shadow Ball and Overheat because they're really good. I'm going to try not to use Overheat as much because although it's the most powerful attack I have, it'll cut my special attack in half. So that's going to be either a last resort or, of course, if something is weak against fire type. Shadow Ball is going to be the main move here because with same type attack modes, it'll be at 120. And with that special attack I have, it's pretty good. Now, the one downside on Chandelure we can look at is the speed, which 254 is above average by far. But it's not the fastest. Things will be able to outspeed this, especially if they're speed-natured. So, what we did is we're going to put a Choice Scarf on him so he can outspeed things like that. He has 311. Normally I would consider a Choice Scarf on Crocodile, but since, this is how the team is running, I'm not going to Choice Scarf 2 of my choices. He's going to have a Life Orb instead. So our fastest Pokemon is going to be our Chandelure, then Crocodile, and then finally the Chansey. Chansey is pretty much our defensive setup. So we have a special attacker, physical attacker, and a tank. Normally you would consider probably maybe like 2 tanks, 2 special attackers, 2 attackers on a team with a lot of other variables, but this is the main thing we're looking at here. Chansey is tanky. He has tons of health, or I guess it would be a she. She has tons of health, and the other thing is she has tons of special defense. This Chansey, however, is trained in physical defense. Let me just EVs 3 here. Look at that. Look at all that physical defense right there. And I could actually pretty up that HP a little bit, cut it down, and put some of that into special defense. But it's not necessary. Chansey has insane special defense. Now, you may be wondering, why not Blissey? Thing about Chansey is it can use an item called Eviolite, which essentially doubles its defense and special defense, making it actually kind of work out. Normally a Chansey would never be able to survive a defensive hit, but since I fully trained it in defense, and it has a item that doubles its defense, it can take physical hits, and of course it can take special attack hits. So Chansey is going to be our tank. It doesn't have move versatility like the other guys we were talking about, but it has defense versatility. It can heal itself, It can take status effects off in case we're going against another tanky team. We can slowly whittle people down with Toxic, and we can Seismic Toss to do some damage if something's not weak to poisons. Say it's a steel type, then Seismic Toss will be great. Because Seismic Toss will do 100 damage guaranteed per turn. Wait, no. Is Seismic Toss the level one? I think it's the level one. Let me just make sure so I'm not saying something. Yeah. Inflicts damage equal to user's level. So 100 damage off a Pokemon with, let's see, 29 attack. I'd say that's worth it. I'd say that's okay. So let's see. The egg is still hatching. We're going to head home and run around a little bit. I do want to show some of my other stuff. So let's look in the PC right quick. And so here's the thing. We are considering training this Feebas, actually, now that we know it evolves into Melodic. These four are just, you know, shinies. We have these guys who are all considering. Fortress has actually been training in HP in the training area, so he's almost done as it is. We have that Raikou. We have all these guys like partially EV trained, but these guys all still need EV training. Here's a random Dugong. Let's Wonder Trade. Wonder Trade 5. Wonder Trade 5, confirm. And we got a Leddyba. Yeah, let's look at this Leddyba. What's his nature? Relaxed. Gotta relax with your Leddyba. So yeah, Wonder Trade often doesn't really yield much in this. So, but we just put another Dugong in there. So, lucky winner will get another Dugong. So we have all those ready to be EV trained. Stantler is normally not a Pokemon I'd ever use, but since he's actually a decent nature and all that, I'll consider it. Might as well use some tricky things. We have Ninjask, who's training up to be here. I'm thinking he'll be Choice Banded physical attacker, even though he has that special attack nature, but, you know, he's shiny. So we have a Drapion, who we traded for, and we have him. We have Xatu, of course, with the musical aura, and now it's level 100. Even though it's, even for a Xatu standards, not going to be very good. It's still a Pokemon, and we just hatched a Togepi. So let me just put this back here, and let's put Gyarados back here. Of course, let's organize this. We have some tanks. Actually, I set them up to be slightly tanky, so let's put them over there. We have tanks, we have the Weezing, we have the Miltank, we have the Golem, all physical defense tanks. Reuniclus is pretty special defense tanky, so we'll put him down there. Oh, Cloyster, of course, and Caesar. So a lot of physical tanks, actually. Let's make their own little section right there. So I can always choose a physical tank. We have Chansey as a special defense tank. We have some physical attackers like Braviary. We just have a lot of Pokemon. Let's look at this Togepi. I don't even know what I want on a Togepi, but I think that's exactly what I want on a Togepi. That is a modest Togepi. Obviously, it can evolve into Togetic and then Togekiss. I forget what it's pronounced like. And I don't know if that's even in Pixelmon. I don't think it is, but regardless, it can be a pretty good Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure it's special attack. Let's take a look at Togepi here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just modest is all I'm really reading from it. I don't know anything else to read on him. But IVs, he has 31 special attack IVs. 23 speed too. Who gave me this egg? Someone gave me this egg as a gift. I think they might have randomly got it from Dittos. It is really good for a Togepi. Okay. I'm gonna consider training a Togepi. It's going in the to be trained stack. And I think Typhlosion is in there too, just because he's kinda okay. And why not? He's a Typhlosion, that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this Metagross. Info, he's bold, not bad. He is pretty good defense, special defense, speed, low attack, but that is a good Metagross. Oh man, nice. I think they were saying that they found one with better attack earlier, and people were saying go with that one, but I would absolutely go with the tanky one, because Metagross is going to have good attack regardless. If you can have all the defenses well set, then that's probably preferable. Also, if the nature is an attack nature, then maybe that would swing it in its favor, but ignoring natures, that is a good IVs. I, of course, had a choice between an attack one and some defensive ones, and I took a defensive one. So, yeah, there's that. So, who wants to 3v3? Because I won all my battles last time, now people are going to be prepared, and, but, you know, we'll see. Redo, take two. Exactly. Spawn. I'm in /spawn. Alright. Yep, I'm bursting. Who? Cat? Then me? Just whoever comes. I'm not gonna fight everyone in the exact order I did last time. Gosh. At spawn. We'll get into some battles in a second. And it was literally a second or 3, but you know. Let's poke heal. And let's get into this. Alright. No! I started with the wrong choice! This was a bad call. Chansey, get out of here. We can't mess with the shiny Suicune. Not with our crocodile. It's not even shiny. Hold up. That Suicune's not shiny. Is he? No, that's a regular Suicune. Yeah, it's not that subtle. I know it's like it's just a different color coat for him or something, but... Oh no, oh no. Yeah, oh yeah. Let's predict the switch. Actually no, Toxic is good regardless. I'm a dragon. Alright, so I don't think this thing will wreck me. I was wrong, by the way. Oh dear. Goodbye, Chansey. Crocodile. No one can really take a hit here. But I want Chansey for Suicune, so let's try Crocodile to intimidate him, cut the attack of Outrage, and survive. However, I am going down here. Oh, or I'm faster. That's cool too. I should not have outraged. Well, now I'm going to get an outrage off on someone who it's not going to hurt a ton. I really just wanted to save Chansey there. So we did save Chansey for the Suicune. I'm assuming... Oh, Golem came out. Not terrible against him. Brick Break was able to finish me off, but Chandelure should have an easy time against Golem here, because I have Energy Ball, as I said. Rock and Ground were some of Chandelure's biggest weaknesses, but Energy Ball counters them completely. And Energy Ball can roll into the Suicune just fine as well. So, we're in a pretty good position here. There we go. Now, Suicune should be able to take us out. However, we do have a Chansey, so... Let's start off with a Soft Boil to make sure we don't blow our lead. Because there's been a lot of stuff in sports and a lot of things, people giving up their leads. So I'm just going to make sure we're safe with a Soft Boiled, and then we'll go ahead and finish him off. Crit hard. Go for it, man. Hit attack. Let's see what you got. Hit something. Is it just broken? Is it broken? Oh no. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go for... That's 2 Seismic Toss should do it. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I made sure to save Chansey just because I knew Suicune was still there, and Chansey completely stopped Suicune. GG. What's next? I saw Seeker running around here. Okay, looks like Seeker's here to battle, so... We're gonna go up against him and see what happens. He has this now. Okay, what can we do against this thing? Well, I know it can't do anything against Chansey, so let's try that out. Yeah, he definitely switched some Pokemon. I thought you could counter Metagross. I didn't know what you were sending out first. Yeah, let's try Toxic. Ooh, Thunder Wave on Chansey? Not the best move. Okay, let's go for Refresh to get that off right away. Aura Sphere, not going to cut it, but I am paralyzed. So I'm definitely going to Refresh and then Soft Boiled, I feel. Moonstone, who could this be? Oh, Metagross. Yeah, we don't like this. However, there is not a lot I can switch to here. If he goes for the fighting, then Chandelure can be the thing, but it's a pretty easy switch to predict. Yeah, exactly, because he battled me before and he knew that I would do something like that. Darn it. That's fine. That's fine. Take that thing. I should have just done that in the first place, shouldn't I have? Alright. Hamburger. No idea what this thing. What's this thing? Oh, it's a Dragonite. Okay. Let's, honestly, Chandelure has, like, no safe switches here. So let's just go for another overheat. Just to be done with it. Dragonclaw is just down. Honestly, Chansey's going to be useless against Metagross, but Crocodile won't be. So we're going to try to Dragonite versus Chansey. It's not the best call. But it's our only call. So, let's try a soft-boiled. Okay. Yeah, Dragonite should be able to fully counter me. There's not much I can do in this situation. He should win this. He chose his team specifically to counter mine. What a guy. I won the first time, guys. Honest. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for this again. He's probably going to attack. Yeah, and the Dragonclaw should be able to take out Crocodile. And, although I'm not choiced. Let's try a Stone Edge. I'm probably going down right here. Whoops. Earthquake. See if that works. Dragon Dance, it'll be safe. Switch to something else. Pick a move, why don't you? I completely lose this. I lied. GG. Alright, who's next? Who next? I knew you were switching the team around. Who do we have? Sure. So I'm gonna choose a new team. We're gonna counter this. We're gonna go Weezing, Caesar, and Reuniclus. Alright. What we got? What do I do with this team? Oh yeah, Trick Room. We're gonna do that. Ready? We actually have 2 physical tanks here. It's an awful team. You know, instead of Caesar, let's go with Braviary. No, Braviary. 3, 2. Switching it up. Got a Reuniclus out here. Just hit the Reuniclus. There we go. Okay. Now, against this thing, nothing in particular is amazing. So let's go for that Trick Room. Start it off. Yeah, I don't think it can kill me, though. So Trick Room, normally on a 1v1, is pointless. But let's see what this thing can do. I don't know what he just did. Okay. Hydro Pump hurt. Ow. Let's recover. And he crit. Of course he crit. Okay. Let's send out Braviary. Hit him with a, I think we just gotta go for a mean Brave Bird here. I don't know if we outspeed. Oh wait, Trick Room we do. Or we don't. Darn it. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Operation Team Swap failed. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Just to get his attack cut down a little. Outrage ain't doing nothing. He's continuing to do that, so let's protect. And let's Sludge Wave, do some additional damage, because we can't protect twice in a row. Dragon Rush, though, not bad. Alright, yeah, we're gonna protect. Probably gonna start Dragon Dancing. No, he's just Dragon Rushing. I don't think he runs a Dancer. Yeah, if we Sludge Wave him, then he should go down here, but I did want to get a little extra health. Alright, is this Pokemon a physical attacker? Gallade. No, you have poison, you're fine. I mean, you have psychic, so. Oh, do you not have psychic moves on him? Am I about to beat him with the Weezing? I just cut his attack. We're going for the protect now. Yeah, psychic move. If you got a psychic move, use it. Indeed. So, I'm so happy Weezing is actually clutching the battle, though. Do you have a psychic move? Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. No. That's so unfortunate. Like, this isn't gonna do anything. Oh, I lied. Oh. Yeah, if you can get a psychic move on him, just because it's stab and it counters this, but I guess you don't really need to counter poison all that badly. Weezing is a very specific situation that no one else is going to use on you. GG. Okay, that's going to be the last battle, so let's go open up our last mythic key. So we actually did lose a battle. So we won 5 of them earlier, but this time we lost. We lost one, so it's still a good team. Well, actually, to be fair, this team is different, but it's not bad. I feel like the other team is stronger. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, we wanna bang, like that. Okay, what are we getting? Horsey, give me the horsey. I kinda wanna shiny kid. Oh, Joltik, 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 Joltik. Yes! Woo! Joltik! Oh, especially after I was calling out to get it. I'm so happy. Serious nature, it's neutral. EVs, or the IVs is bad, very, very bad. 32% and below average on, well, everything actually, but especially the things I need. It's terrible, but I love it. Alright, so that is going to be the end of Pixelmon for today. I do have one special announcement. If all of you could prep your pinkies right now, I would like you to all put your pinkies in the sky for this announcement, because I would like to announce a new channel on YouTube. It is the Pinky Squad channel. Now, Pinky Squad has, of course, always been a thing, a joke around us. We put our pinkies in the sky when the time is appropriate, but now it is going to be a channel consisting of myself, Mev, Tiger, Panda, and Richie, all coming together on one channel to just do whatever we want, do some silly stuff, play some other games, and create all types of lovely nonsense. You can actually go to the side menu right now and subscribe to the channel. In fact, that's your homework assignment for today. I would like you to go over to the channel and hit subscribe. But no, that's just something I'd like you to do. Your homework assignment is to, you know, maybe go on Twitter, go on Snapchat, whatever you like to use, and, you know, put your pinky in the sky. I want to see those pinkies, and I want to see them high to the sky. You may have already seen some of that on, of course, the, you know, YouTube pages and Snapchats and Twitters and all that from us, but I want to see some of that from you guys. So let's put our pinkies in the sky, because this channel is coming soon. And, well, you can subscribe now, and videos will be coming soon, I believe, 2 weeks from now. So get excited, because you're invited. Yeah, I just planned, that wasn't planned, it just happened. I shouldn't have done that. Thank you everyone for watching this. If you have enjoyed, you know what to do, and I will see you next time. I'm stuck on a pumpkin.